Okay, at last we have identical balls to identical urns. So that's the easiest problem because all we can do is to count. There's no easy method, and there's no like I don't think I have ever seen a variation for this problem. So there isn't like too much variation. So as long as you identify that this problem is the problem for identical to identical, you should solve it immediately. So the difference between this problem and distinguishable to identical is that remember previously we do the employee problem, assigning rooms for employee. The room is the same, so we can identify the rooms, but we can distinguish from like that's the previous problem. We can distinguish the employee A, B, C, D, but now we can't even distinguish the employee A, B, C, D. We just know like how many numbers are there. We just know like the first one, the second one. If I put two employees, there are two employees, but I don't know like they're different or not. So that's the difference between this type of problem and the previous problem. So an example of this problem is that how many ways are there to pack ways to pack 6 copies of the same book into 4 identical boxes. So this time the box itself is identical. And each book are the same because they are just like copies of each other. And we are allowing that the book can contain as many books as it wants, as many books as it can have, or yeah, like a lot of books. So the way we do that is just count. You don't need to think about anything, just like count directly. But I mean, there's a smarter way to count. So first you can put like all 6 books in the first box and leave the other one empty. And then you can put it 5 and 1, because if you put it on the first box and second box, it's the same thing for putting into third box and fourth box, because essentially the boxes are the same. So that's another situation. And then for 2, and then 4, 1, 1. So the idea of me counting that is like to make sure that this number is the biggest, and then making sure that the first number is biggest, making sure the second number is biggest, and so on and so forth, and then so on. So like 4, 2, and then 4, 1, 1, and then we're done with 4. It can be separated into 3 and 3. It can be separated on 3, 2, 1. It can also be separated in 3, 1, 1, 1. And then we're done with 3. And then it can be separated to 2, 2, 2. And then 2, 2, 1, 1. And that's it. In total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 outcomes. And I guess the only variation we can make is that we can like set restriction on the total amount of books that can be stored in the box, or slash the minimum book. So for example, if I tell you that each box can only contain 2 to 4 books, so it can only contain 2 or 3 or 4 books, then this doesn't work. 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 So only this one, and this one works. So if we set up this restriction, we just like do the same thing, as the fundamental problem, and then we deal with this restriction to get rid of all the things that doesn't satisfy the restriction and get our answer, which is 3. There isn't too much to be mentioned about this problem. So as long as you understand how this problem works, you should be fine.